Good morning everybody, I'm Matteo Lesinigo and I'm a young Italian developer, and what I'd like to do in the next 5 minutes or so is presenting the game that I've just finished to develop for the iPhone OS platform. And as soon as Apple will activate my account, I will send this game for review, and it will be available on the App Store hopefully soon, and it will cost 99 euro cent. I think it is corresponding about to $1.29, if I'm not wrong. Now, what is this game? This game is called TouchGhosts. And TouchGhosts is basically a game which resembles some game you can find on the net, or the game Light Off, that existed for the jailbroken iPhone OS software. Now, let's see how the game is implemented. Now, let's click on the icon and launch this. All you can see is running in the simulator. This is the screen of the game. You can see a top bar where you can choose between play game, settings, and rules. Let's start from rules. Rules is a simple fixed screen where you can see the rules of the game and the different game modes which are implemented. Let's go on with settings. In settings, you can choose between 3 different modes. Depending on the mode, it will change the ghosts that will change the illumination when you tap on one ghost. But let's make an example which is more easy to do. And then we have also 5 different difficulty settings. We do not have levels, and this is something which is different from the version where you can find on the original on the jailbroken iPhone software. But this is more interesting because the games are randomly generated, so virtually you can choose between an infinite number of games, and there are 5 difficulty settings. Now let's start with the plus mode. The plus mode, what consists of? Well, when you touch a ghost, the ghost itself will change its status. If it is active, it will go to sleep like this. Or, but not only this ghost, also the ghosts which are above him, below him, and on its left and on its right. So let's do this, for example. And now let's do this and do this. Obviously, the aim of the game is putting all the ghosts to sleep. So the puzzle was solved. You can restart the current game or the last game played by hitting the Restart Game button. As you can see, this is presenting the same screen as before. Let's see what happened if I took more moves than what are necessary. Right? You can see the par down here, which is the moves which should be necessary to solve the puzzle. And so let's pretend that I made an error and push this light and then push it again and then finish the puzzle. As you can see, the screen changes, and now it proposes you to retry in order to try to achieve the result in the number of moves which are necessary. So you can basically solve the game in less moves, and you can challenge yourself to do so. So we can retry, and now you just know how it is. With new game, a new game is generated, and as you can see, basically every time you hit new game, a different puzzle is proposed. So there are really lots of possibility, and very much fun. Let's pretend to change the mode, right? So let's push this mode. This mode is the whole button mode. When you change a ghost, not only itself will change its status, but all the ghosts which are actually around it. So let's say this level, I can choose this. You will see that not only this ghost, but all the ghosts which are around it will change its status, like this. And then we can probably hit this and then this. and the puzzle is solved. Let's do the last mode, which is the cross mode, right? And in cross mode, if I hit, for example, this ghost, the ghost which will change the status are the one up left, up right, down right, and down left. So, for example, to solve this level, I can hit this ghost, and this ghost. Obviously, I showed you in this brief video introduction the first level of difficulty, but as soon as you go up with difficulty, the solving the puzzle won't be so easy. So this is basically another puzzle, which in theory should have a par of 9. So you can try to challenge yourself. What about difficulty settings? Just make a quick comment about that. Well, basically what happens is that the starting grid is generated by a random sequence of buttons pushed, and the first difficulty settings consist in a starting simulation which is obtained hitting 3 different random buttons on the grid. The second level difficulty starts from 6 random chosen button hidden, and the difficulty level number 3 has 9 random number sequence. The difficulty number 4 is 12 random number sequence, and difficulty number 5 is 15 random number sequence. So what else we can say? Oh yes, just one more thing. The application is done so that if you quit it and turn back, then it will represent the same status in which it was. So basically, if you receive a phone call or you wanna left it for playing the next time or whenever you want, basically you don't lose the last game. You can always restart the last game from the beginning. That's all. I really hope you enjoyed this brief video presentation. I really think it is a very enjoyable game, very fun, and I also think that it is praised fairly. So please download this game and hope to see you very soon on the App Store. Thank you for your attention.